Hi everyone, it is currently Wednesday, the 7th of January. It is the next day, and today is just one of those days I do not want to get out of bed. I think the travel yesterday has like really caught up with me, but today is the big day. Yippee! Today's the day I need to get my new passport. I need to get a passport. My entire Japan trip is reliant on it. And also another huge factor that I didn't even think about is if I don't get a passport today, to be able to go back to Brighton, I'm gonna have to do the entire journey I did yesterday again. I'm gonna have to go to Belfast on a bus and then fly from Belfast, and I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that twice in 2 days. So a lot is leaning on today, but I'm really tired, and this bed is so comfortable. So anyways, we have a lot to do. I have just been like sitting and being like, do I get a shower or do I not get a shower? Like, do I get a shower now and do like my routine now, or do I do it after? The good news is it's currently 8:13. And I mean, the place is like right beside the hotel. Like, it's like right beside the hotel. You can't see, no worries. It's like right beside the hotel, which is great because it basically means I'm able to leave it as last minute as possible. Last night I went to the George, which is, I think, like Dublin's most famous gay club. And I went because I said yesterday how whenever I travel, like, my favorite thing is seeing the nightlife. I think it's really interesting seeing the different, like, culture of nightlife, city to city you go, because it is different. And I've never really delved into the Dublin one before. I've been in Dublin a good couple times, but I've like always been with like my mom or something, and I just like haven't been going out clubbing. I did go to the George once, and again I went with actually I think some like muckers, and that was fun, but it was because I had like a friend group there. I will say that a lot of people do say to me all the time, they're like, we don't know how you go to like the club on your own, or we don't know how you go to like a bar on your own. And I can understand that like it may seem weird to people that I do so much on my own, specifically going out bar, club, because a lot of people see that as like an activity you do with people. And like, I don't know, like I've had conversations with people where like whenever I tell them that I go to the bar or the club on my own, it's like I've told them I have it's almost like you've told someone you have like a huge alcohol problem. Like, it's like, you would go to the club on your own? What? Do you need a drink that bad? But it's not about that at all. And last night was an example of that. I went to the club and I was there for I want to say 3 hours, and I think I had 2 drinks maximum. And I really didn't even finish my second drink. I actually drank 2 vodka cranberries, because that was the drink I used to drink this time last year. And I was like, let me get back into the swing of things. And I was just kind of like, oh, I can't drink that anymore. So I wasn't even drinking, so it's not even that. But I really enjoy music. I enjoy the nightlife. I enjoy people being out late. I love it so much. Now, when people say to me about going out on my own, again, people are always like, how do you do it? And I will always say that I find it pretty easy to engage and talk to people and start conversations. And I think like smokers areas have always been really great for that. I don't think I've ever been in a city where I haven't been able to like find a group of people and then like I'm with them all night. Dublin, however, was brutal. I remember feeling this the last time I was here, But ironically, I feel like people are so unapproachable in this city, which is so strange because you always hear like the Irish, you know, so approachable, so great and stuff like that. And I think Irish people are great. I'm Irish. I love Irish people. Please give me an Irish passport. And I think in day-to-day situations, in cafes, in restaurants, passing in the park, I think Irish people are the most approachable people you will ever get, which is so interesting because at clubs and bars, Irish people are very unapproachable. And even the people that I would approach yesterday, I almost felt weird for approaching them. It was like you were approaching like the unknown. So that was really interesting, and a big reason why I didn't stay out, because even though I don't need people there with me to have fun, it kind of felt like everyone was there with grips and I was on my own, which is the truth. But normally you don't feel like that whenever you go out to a club or a bar, but I really did. Also, I enjoy seeing, you know, the different drag performers in different cities, and I will say that I was shocked at the Dublin, the George's drag, because I'm so used to Brighton and London drag, which is very different. The drag yesterday was very, like, comedy lip-sync vibes. Like, it was people performing to songs, but they were trying to be, like, a little bit more funny. Whereas I'm very used to, like, drag queens who are trying to be pretty. In London and specifically in Brighton. So that was fun to be able to see the difference, and ultimately I did have a good night. I'm so tired today though. I really am. I'm trying to figure out what we should do today. Guys, also, I just want to say thank you because I posted my vlog yesterday and I woke up to like a really good response on it, and I woke up to like actual like comments on it. I didn't think that people were gonna comment on it or like watch it, so I really appreciate that people did. I really can't be asked for today, but I need to do something because I need to leave in less than 30 minutes. I'm trying to figure out if I could get away with like doing all of this without showering and getting ready and then coming back and doing it, because that to me sounds like a lot better of an option. Is there a coffee machine in this bitch? There is. I always get so scared to use hotel coffee machines though, because I once read that people would piss in them. I don't know if that holds any validity, but it's enough that has put me off. The only ever time that I've justified taking a coffee from the one that's in your room was when me and my mom stayed at the Disneyland hotel, because I was like, if Disney adults are pissing in this, I mean, that is just outrageous. Like, that is outrageous. You've waited your entire life for this and you're pissing in the coffee machine? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So that's that. That's my morning. I will update you as we go. But yeah. This really is one of those mornings where I'm just kind of like, ugh. I just keep thinking about what I have to do today, and the thought of it, oh my god. I'm about to do something so disgusting, and you really cannot judge me. It is 8:40 in the morning. I need to leave in less than 10 minutes. I tried working the coffee machine and I've broken it. I don't know how I managed to break an espresso machine, so we will not be having a coffee right now. But I just want some sort of like drink, and there's no water in the room. So we are going to be drinking a Pepsi at 8:40 in the morning. One of the things that I always forget, this is crazy. One of the things I always forget about hotels is like the limited water that they have. Obviously I ordered this one with dinner last night. I'm like rationing. This is me because of Kendra using AI This is gonna be us in 2030 because Kendra won't stop flirting with AI. Wow, to know that all my water's gone. Crazy. Well, cheers. Let's pretend this is my morning coffee. Ooh, Jesus, I like got full body shivers at that. Last night I came in from the club and I was so in two ways about ordering room service, ordering fast food, or eating from the mini fridge. Now, I haven't checked the prices on things in the mini fridge, but I went a little bit crazy. I had some ready salted Pringles, fucked those up. I had some sour cream Pringles, also fucked those up. Had some salted pretzels, also fucked them up. And then finished it off with a chocolate bar. Now this is a weighted machine as well. I was gonna say the vending machine. The mini fridge in here is weighted as well, which is an automatic charge. So I will figure that out very soon. But yeah, anyways, I just can't be asked. I realized that what happens is I go to the passport office, I get my application form, and then I have to take my application form after it's completed to the police station, yes, and then I need like a police officer to confirm that I am who I say I am, and then they sign a form, and then I take that form back to the passport office, and then fingers crossed I get a passport. What if I don't get a passport? I mean, it's over. It really will be over. It really will be over. In my mind, there's just no world in which I don't get a passport. Am I living in delusion? Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes. Oh my god, I'm just like spacing out. I need to go. Okay, I have done the dreaded task of leaving the room, and I'm currently making my way to my Uber and heading over to the passport office. So, fingers crossed. I also just love this hotel so much. I'm so grateful to be back here. I really am. And hey, who knows, maybe this time next year, I'll be back here trying to get another passport. Okay, so I am now leaving the passport office. I think I've gotten one. I mean, I really don't know, if I'm being completely honest. I, again, think I've gotten a passport, but the process was a little bit different than what I experienced last time. So, essentially what is supposed to happen is you have to confirm your identity. Like, your identity has to get confirmed, normally by like a police guard or something like that. However, I wasn't asked to do that, which is a little bit confusing. I went in and they are so lovely in there. They are really, really, really lovely. Fuck, it's cold, by the way. They're so lovely. And I filled out the form and she was like, is it lost? I said yes. She was like, here's the lost form. You have to, you know, say that it's lost, and you have to say where you lost it and how long it's been, etc. So I was thinking of what to put down there, because obviously I think I lost it in my travels, so I didn't really want to be like, it's just floating around there. So I just said I lost it in the process of moving, which I mean is true. But I didn't have to show any proof that I like lost it, which is interesting. And again, I just kind of had to take passport photos and hand them over. Now, I did have to give my driver's license to get scanned. This is a cute little park. It's cute. I would walk in there, but I want to get breakfast. I did have to show my driver's license, and that got scanned. And then I had my passport before the one that is the lost one, which is now a cancelled passport. And whenever I was talking to her, I was like, yeah, I have my cancelled podcast. And then I went, passport. Me promoting the Tana Mojo podcast at the passport office. And obviously it's all cut up. Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh no, that's not good. I keep forgetting that I'm in the Republic of Ireland right now, and anytime someone from up north, like my mom, calls me, it shows up as an unknown number. That was my mother calling me. It wasn't the passport office. I just called her and told her my mom thinks that there's no issues and I'm just gonna get my passport. But it's like, I'm like, I guess we'll figure out. I'd have to if I got a passport. That is a huge building over there. Can I cross the road maybe? Hello? Yeah, I can. Wow, look at these buildings, dude. Is this Parliament or something like that? It looks very parliament-y. So I'm a 6-minute walk away from the hotel right now. This hotel is so great. Oh, well, that's not a great noise. I don't love that. So anyways, I'm hoping to go back at 2:30, and there is a beautiful new passport there for me. I was sitting in that room filling out that form, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm here literally a year later. It is bonkers. It is bonkers. Wow, look at this building. That is amazing. I wonder what it is. Well, I'm gonna go look to see what it is and then let you know. I can confirm that it is the National Museum of Ireland. Okay. I just have never really been a museum person, if I'm being honest with you. The thing is, I like doing museums, but I like doing them by myself. Like, I don't want to do a museum with someone. That is not an activity that I would enjoy doing with one-on-one or in a group. The last time I went to a museum, it was in Paris, and I went with a situationship, and by the end of the time at the museum, I hated him. I hated him because I hate going to a museum with people, because I don't do a museum like a lot of people I know. I do a museum and I speed run it. I look, I see, perfect. I don't want to stand, I don't want to stare, I just want to walk at a leisurely but quick pace, see everything, and then I'm good to go. Like, I speed run museums. I will say, however, that Neve, as in my friend Neve, does museums the same way that I do them. We were in New York at a museum. Oh my god, it feels so insensitive to say which museum we were at, but you can probably guess. And both of us really quickly figured out that, we do museums the same way, as in, speed running it. And we're still taking it in, we're still, loving it and stuff, but it isn't a case of having to, really stand and stare. So, all that being said, I will not be going to the museum over there. Okay, I literally cannot believe I'm doing this to myself, but I am now back in the room, and I am going to, again, try to call room service and order some hard-boiled eggs. I would love it for breakfast time. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? So let me get my order in. I'm gonna ask for hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna ask for toast. I'm gonna ask for an iced Americano. I'm gonna ask for some sort of juice, and then a big water. Or maybe some fruit. I don't know. We'll just freestyle it. If they call me ma'am again, I'm gonna go fucking crazy if they call me ma'am again. That was, the amount of comments about it yesterday were making me laugh so much. It was so funny. So many people were commenting. They were like, hey Adam, I'm a trans viewer, and I get misgendered all the time. It's crazy to see this happening to you as well. It's almost validating for them that it happens to cisgender people as well. That is what it's called, right? Cisgender? Oh, but an Irish omelet sounds good. Hard-boiled eggs. And then if that falls through, we'll do an omelet. You know what? I'm actually just gonna freestyle this order. Here we go. Have they blocked my number? Oh my god, here we go.
Thanks for calling guest service. Rosemary speaking. How may I assist you?
Hi, good morning. I was wondering if I could please place an order.
For in-room dining, is this?
Yes.
Okay, just one moment.
Thank you. I called in-room dining. How have I already fucked it up? How have I already fucked it up? Hey.
Sorry, they're just on the phone. They'll give you a call back. Is that okay?
Of course, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You know what? Being told they're busy is probably better than them not having hard-boiled eggs. Oh my god. I missed it.
Hello, this is in-room dining. Judy speaking. How may I assist you?
Hi, I was wondering if I could please put in an order.
Yeah, no, I was trying to call you just now and it was going through. You probably was trying to call me at the same time.
No, you're fine.
Thank you for your patience. What would you like, ma'am?
Could I please have, are you doing hard-boiled eggs?
Yes, we can do that.
Could I please have 4 hard-boiled eggs with some hot sauce, please?
Noise. Eggs, would you like it, okay, no, it's hot boiled noise, with hot sauce.
Yeah.
Is Tabasco okay?
That's perfect, thank you.
Noise.
I was wondering if I could also please do you have, toast, by the way?
Yeah, we do have toast. You can either have like white, wheat, or sourdough.
Could I please do, sourdough?
Sourdough toast? No worries.
That would be amazing, please. And then, could I also please do the, from the juice bar, could I please do the could I please do the anti-fatigue one?
No worries, we'll get that for you as well.
That would be perfect. And then, could I also please have an iced Americano?
Iced Americano? No worries.
And then finally, could I please have a large, still water?
Large still? As well. For how many people is that for, ma'am?
This is just for me.
Ah, okay, no worries. And would you like anything else?
That's all. Thank you so much.
No worries. We'll get that to you as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you, bye. Arguably worse than yesterday. Arguably worse than yesterday. Arguably. Oh my god, first of all, right off the bat, ma'am. When will it stop? Oh my god. Do you know there was a split second in my head where I was like, should I put on a deeper voice? But then I was like, come on. You are opening this call by saying, hello, Adam. Mr. McIntyre. Oh my god. And then at the end, how many people is this for? Just me. Just me. Just me. Oh my god. I'm like speechless. I feel like I've like blacked out. I like forget what I've ordered. But I got my hard-boiled eggs. But at what cost? My dignity? He's really committed to the bit of calling me ma'am. He really is. Like, I don't even know if that's the same guy. That, like, what's crazier? Is it crazier that, like, the same guy would continue to refer to me as ma'am? Or would it be even crazier that a new person would refer to me as ma'am? They can't even see me. Like, it's not even them being like, I look feminine. That's like, this is like when you would answer the phone when, oh my god, I'm having flashbacks. When you would like answer the phone when you were younger and people would think it was like your mom. Every gay boy has dealt with that. But as an adult, that is brittle. That is brittle. God, I'm really gonna have to sit with this again. I'll let you know when it's here. Also, I really don't know why, but apparently the spa in here is really good. And I've stayed here a good couple times, but I've never, ever gotten anything from there. I get really uncomfortable going to spas and stuff like that because I get quite uncomfortable with people, like, touching me. The last time I got a massage, I felt so uncomfortable the entire time. So I wouldn't do massage, but, like, maybe something like a facial. Oh, whoa, what kind of thing am I going for here? So let's call and see. Are they gonna call me ma'am?
Hello, this is Trinity from the spa.
Hi, I was wondering if you have any availability today for a facial.
We do have availability today for a facial. The earliest we have is 11:15.
I could do the 11:15.
Perfect. I'll book you in for that. And which kind of facial would you like?
I'm gonna be honest, I've never had one from in here before, and I don't often get facials. So, which one's kind of like the most like popular one, I guess?
Perfect. So I think our Elemis facial would be best for you. It's a bespoke facial, so the therapist will look at your skin and help decide what products to use.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to book you in at 11:15 for that. And is your room number?
Yes.
Great. And can I just get your first name, please?
It's Adam.
Adam. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Bye. Wow, 11:15, a little facial. I've always wanted a facial where they like look at my skin type. She's gotta look at my skin type and go, tired, chopped, See, I wanted to get a shower, but now I'm like, I should get a shower after I get that done. I'm just gonna be rotting until then. Well, I mean, that's in an hour, so hopefully the food arrives within them. Oh my god, we did it, Joe! We finally got our hard-boiled eggs! And our hot sauce as well. And we have this juice. Apparently their juice bar is really great here. I've never had it before. What does it smell like? Ooh, smells strong. We have some sourdough bread here with toast. I've never had this as toast before. We have some honey, Irish whiskey marmalade, strawberry jam I love, tomato ketchup, iced Americano, and our water. Wow, you guys have no idea how much I actually love hard-boiled eggs. These look so good. First things first though, I want a little sip of the iced Americano. I'm gonna put a little bit of sweetener in. Oh, that Tabasco sauce smells so good. Am I just like slurring today? This is what happens whenever I wake up. I really wish that I could be a morning person, and I'm really trying, because, oh, I love that sound. That's a good sound. I really would love to be a morning person. I look around at all my friends though, and like no one I know is a morning person. Like, I surround myself with like the least morning people you could ever imagine. Hold on. Cheers. Good morning. Let's hope we got the passport. I just realized that this straw was actually for the smoothie. So let me put that aside again and just drink it like this. I absolutely wish that I was a morning person, because whenever I am awake in the mornings, I like it. And I'm so used to, like, whenever I was growing up as well, I would just prefer staying up really late. And that was always my thing. And my brothers are kind of the same in that. I think that, like, my entire family are, like, very night oily. But I'm gonna be honest, there is something nice sometimes about waking up early and getting things done before a certain amount of time. But the problem is, does anyone have, like, any advice? I am just putting this on the table, I don't give a fuck. Actually, that's kind of weird. Does anyone have any advice for, like, how to become a better morning person? Because my full thing is, like, I have no issue with, like, well, I do have an issue with waking up. Oh, that looks so good, because I always fuck up my eggs. So what I do is some pepper. It's a lot of pepper, actually. Pepper, salt, love, and then hot sauce on top. Does anyone who is a morning person have any advice on how to be a better one? Because the thing is as well, like, whenever I wake up, and once I get past that stage of, like this morning was a bad one. But then, like, now I feel fine. But, like, I'm already starting to feel tired. I'm already starting to feel tired. Alright, cheers. I have waited for this moment. Oh, my baby. Oh, that is sensational. It's spicy as hell. My question is, why could they do hard-boiled eggs in the morning time, but they can't do them at nighttime? Surely you have eggs at all time, right? Okay, I also want to try this toast. I have not had toast in a long time. Toast to me is very much so like a holiday thing. When we would go on holidays and there would be like an all-inclusive buffet. That would really be the only time I would eat toast. I never really ate it as a child. Ooh, that lemon in that is good as hell. I saw this thing online It's been circulating with TikTok. Also with sourdough bread, all I think of now is Taylor Swift. I wonder if she actually makes it. I'm gonna put some salt on this. Apparently Chinese people love drinking hot water with lemon in it. And I really want to try that. Maybe I'll order that later. Maybe I'll get mammed later so I can get that. What is this? Is this butter? I just dropped it in it, but oh my god, look at that. Okay, let's create a beautiful little toast, shall we? Put some butter on here. Toast reminds me of being sick and school mornings, which are two things that I'm not the biggest fan of remembering. God, I hated school mornings, dude. Do you know I don't look back fondly at all in anything to do with school? Cheers. That's so good. And the salt from this. I'd be reading the comments. Shout out to this person. I don't feel the need to have to name you because I don't want to. But, and I mean that in a reason you'll understand. But you had commented saying that you're currently recovering from an ED. And someone had responded privately to me and they were like, I appreciated like you showing your food and talking while eating and stuff. Now for me, that's something that I didn't do for a long time because I hate eating in front of people and whatever. However, I just want people to know, like, I really do struggle. I really struggle with, like, body image. I struggle with eating a lot of the time. I'm a creature of habit, and it, like, I get really sick of foods easily, and it can kind of put me off eating and stuff like that. But the older I've gotten, and it does come in waves, and I still do struggle, but I've ultimately realized the older I get that, like, you are the only person who can, like, really look after you. And if you aren't going to look after you, then who is going to look after you? And I just think that, like, you shouldn't restrict yourself of, number one, things you need, like food. And also, two, like, you should be able to enjoy. You should be able to enjoy food and you should be able to enjoy the experiences. And again, the older I get, more I look at food as an enjoyable thing and an experience, and I love eating, I love drinking and stuff like that. And so if there's anyone out there like that person who commented that they're currently going through things and going through ED recovery, I'm sending a lot of love, and I hope you enjoy our little eat with me's. This shit is good. Go get yourself some bread, put salt on that, and put fucking butter on that bitch. I also just really love the community that we have here, because someone commented something and it was like really validating. They commented and said, do I want to put strawberry jam on this? Yeah. They commented and said, the feeling that I've been describing, ooh, I love strawberry jam, it reminds me of my nana. They said that the feeling that I've been describing about this, like, start of year fatigue and sadness and stuff is kind of like the equivalent of, like, when you're a child at your birthday party and everyone's left and your birthday's over. And I thought, what, like, a beautiful way of putting it, and that makes total sense to me. Let's try this. That is so fresh. I love jam. I fuck jam up. My New Year's resolution for this year was to get more hobbies, and I've recently discovered jam TikTok, where people make jam, and I'm like, wow, maybe that'll be a hobby. I'm literally doing everything right now to find hobbies. I have my Kindle. I've been reading on my Kindle. I was reading on the plane, even though I was having an active panic attack every, like, 2 pages. I was reading on the plane, and I got DJ decks, and I've been, like, enjoying just, like, DJing for me. Obviously, I don't know how to DJ, and I'm still learning, and it is terrible, and I don't know how to mix, and I don't know how to do anything. But I'm having fun, and who cares? This just over here looks super interesting. Maybe I should just try a little bit of everything right now. What's this? Is this... It's long, whatever it is. Should I use this to stir? Is that what you're supposed to do? It smells so strong of, like, spinach, or I don't even know what that smell is. Let's see what it tastes like. Let's see what it's giving. The initial taste is not good. The aftertaste is good. That's so interesting. Normally the aftertaste is bad. The initial taste is weird. The aftertaste is nice. Alright, I kind of fuck with it. Alright. Dude, I really wonder where my passport is. Like, my mom was like, it's in your apartment. It has to be in your apartment. And I'm like, normally I would agree with you, but I have not that much in my apartment these days. A lot of my stuff is still in storage, which is crazy to me. I still have a storage unit with all of my stuff in it from my apartment before I moved to America. And I just, like, continued. I just didn't honestly want to, like, remove it from storage, any of the stuff, because I have a tendency to, like, hoard a lot of stuff. And so I didn't bring a lot of stuff to... I may as well crack all these eggs. I didn't bring a lot of stuff that I had into my new apartment, and I stopped allowing myself to buy so many new things for my current apartment. And it's meant that my new apartment stays clean. It means that I don't have a lot of stuff. I actually cannot tell you how much I've, like, downsized my belongings. I used to be the biggest clothes shopper of all time. Like, I would spend so much money on clothes, and I would rotate through outfits and all of the rest. And it was actually whenever I put all of my stuff into storage. I wish I got like 6 eggs now, because these are good as fuck, since it was so hard to get them. Once I moved to New York and had to do the tour, I was living out of a suitcase for basically 6 months. And even whenever I was in New York, I moved there with 2 suitcases. So I wasn't able to bring a lot of stuff with me. So I got a signature outfit, which is, you know, denim jeans and a tank top, a white or black tank top, or just like a white or black top and denim jeans. And you know what? It works. I will always wear it. My friends make fun of me. I will wear it to the club. I will wear it in my apartment. I'll wear it at a dinner. I'll wear it at whatever. It works, and it's meant that I stop buying so many clothes, and I love it. Like, so many of my friends say that they think that I've, like, figured out my style, and I'm like, I don't necessarily know if it's a style. I've just kind of stopped feeding into, like, consumerism so much. Like, oh my god. And don't get me wrong, I still do feed into consumerism. Like, it's hard not to sometimes, but I definitely do significantly less, and I go out of my way to consume a lot less than what I used to, which I guess progress is progress. God, these eggs are good, and now there's gonna be jam and butter and everything. I really do love Dublin. There were so many people commenting being like, would you ever move to Dublin? And it's so funny, like, you guys know me. Like, I travel somewhere and you expect me to be like, I'm gonna move here. Dublin is an interesting one, because it's a major city, but it feels very small to me, and I guess that's because I always, like, stay in the city center. But even whenever I ventured further out, it still feels relatively small to me. And because it feels so small to me, and there are so many tourists here, it feels very vacation-y every single time I come here, and less so somewhere where I could settle down. Whereas Paris is, you know, very, very, very touristy, but it's so big that you're able to find those little pockets, even in city center areas that are more quiet. And also with Dublin, like, there just isn't something that I've been able to click with, which is so interesting because my mom grew up here. I feel like that would have been enough that, like, I'm like, oh, I want to live here. But surprisingly, you know what? Let's just go crazy with this hot sauce. Wow, these are gonna burn like a bitch, aren't they? Wow, but they look good as tea. Wow, I actually want to take a photo of that. That is so beautiful. Yeah, normally because, like, my mom lived here, I felt like I would have been, like, more attached to it, but I really don't. I do have a lot of great memories here. I have a lot of really interesting memories here as well. Again, this is where I would come for concerts with friends. Oh, this egg is just falling apart in front of my eyes. This is gonna be so spicy, dude. Oh my god, that is spicy. All the Colleen shows were here. I met Ariana Grande here. I went to numerous concerts here. I went to Britney Spears. This is burning my mouth. I did so many auditions here. I've spent a lot of really good time with my family here. We did family holidays here. All in all, great memories, but there's just something I haven't been able to click with it. Something I haven't been able to click with it. I love passing through, but I feel like the longest I could stay here, I don't know if I could stay a week here. Which is interesting to me because I look around at, like, other people I follow coming to Dublin, and they're like, it's the best city in the world, like, there's nowhere like it. Brittany Broski was like, this is the greatest city in the entire world, and I'm like, I think I prefer Belfast over Dublin, which is saying something because yesterday I was giving Belfast a horrible review. Also, it's currently 10:44. My facial is at 11:15. but thankfully it's literally next door. Remind me later, but we have to do a deep dive into this hotel because this hotel has so much history. And also I was persuaded last night that there was someone else in my room, like a spirit or a ghost or something, because my phone kept moving. And I was like it genuinely kept moving. And it appeared under the covers randomly when I went in the bathroom. I threw it, but it went under the bed and covers, but the bed was made. And I was like, I watched it go above the covers. That was weird to me. That was freaky to me. So much so that I literally did a little PSA if there was anyone in the room that they are here first and I am a guest. That is one thing my mother specifically always instilled in me. This bread is gorge. That is one thing specifically that my mother really instilled in me, which is like being respectful to spirits or other entities or people that might be with you. And she always took that very seriously, and I mean very seriously. She has gotten our house blessed before, and this woman is not religious. My mom is not religious at all, but she is. When she has felt something off, she's gotten the house blessed. She has made me and my entire family walk door to door when we've moved into a new house and say that basically, like, we mean no harm. If there is anyone there, we respect them, etc. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm literally not kidding. We did it in the last house that we lived in. And whenever we moved into the house that I got them, the one they're currently living in, I remember we did, like, incense. Oh my god, I said incest! No! Oh my god, in this context with my mother as well, this is horrible! Oh my god. That is crazy. We did incense. Jesus. I'm all flustered. We did incense and blessed the house. And again, keep in mind, this woman is not religious at all. Do you guys believe that there are people around? Or spirits, or whatever? We do not have enough time to get into this conversation the way that I want to, so maybe we will circle back. I have a very complex relationship with the idea of spirits or ghosts or however you want to describe them, because my opinion of death has like changed the older I got. Whenever I was younger, I used to really believe in an afterlife, and the older I've gotten, the less I believe in an afterlife. I want to believe in an afterlife. Like, I think that hopefully I get to live a long, beautiful, healthy, the most beautiful life ever. And hopefully, you know, one of the best ways to go is old age, right? Perfect. Amazing. I hope in that moment, if that's how I go, that I would be able to find comfort in believing that there is an afterlife, so that, like, it's comforting. You're going somewhere. Because I think the idea, I find it really sad when people are about to die or pass away and they don't believe in anything, and I'm like, that must be really scary. So the older I've gotten, the less I can believe in a sort of afterlife, and I really want to believe in it, and my idea of it constantly changes because I always think of the amount of people there are and the concept of a soul. How does that work? I really believe more so in the idea of energy. I really believe in the concept of energy and people having energy. I believe that everything has energy. I believe that people have energy. And I find comfort in believing in there being, like, energies around me and that being the people, rather than there's a physical person in the room. It's like the energy of someone and the essence of them. It's interesting. What are your thoughts? What do you believe in? What do you not believe in? Let me know. Fuck, I need to be out of here in like 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this and I'll TTYL. Okay, I am back from the spa. I'm gonna be honest, whenever I walked in, I immediately got really, really, really nervous because I don't like doing kind of this stuff. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable. And the last time I ever got a massage, like I was saying, I just find it really uncomfortable. I didn't like people touching me, even though that's the full point. And then I still had like an hour left of it. So I booked a facial this time, and I go in, and this is gonna sound so weird, but there was like a couple different, you know, workers, and I went in, and there were 2 women and 1 man, and there was a guy in front of me, and he went into the room with one of the women, and then another woman took the other guy in front, and then the guy was left with me. Now this sounds super weird, but like I like started immediately panicking because like last time I got a massage, it was from a guy, and I feel, this sounds so weird, but I feel more uncomfortable getting a massage from a man than I do from a woman. And so I was like, oh my god. So I immediately started panicking. I was like, of course these old farts in front of me are getting like women, and like they probably wouldn't mind being massaged by a man, but like I find it a little bit uncomfortable. And so anyways, we walk into the room, and he's so sweet, he's so nice and all the rest, but I was like, you know what, it's okay, I've just booked a facial. So then I'm like lying down or whatever, he leaves, he comes back in, and tell me why he's like rolling up the bottom of the towel, and is starting to massage my feet, and I'm like, oh my god, 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 and I'm like, okay, don't panic. And then he puts the towel down or whatever, and then he starts doing like right here on my chest, and I'm like, okay, that's probably like the segue into like face. And then he starts like going down my arms and lifting my arms, and I was like, oh my god. When they were on the phone to me and they were like, we'll assess your skin type or whatever, I didn't realize that they were also like, I have no idea when I got done. I have no, they charged it to my room as well, so I'm sure I'm gonna find out. But it was like a full-on massage as well, and I'm gonna be honest, I was so uncomfortable the entire time. All I could think about the entire time was how uncomfortable I was. Like, I enjoyed the facial part, I liked that, but the massage part, like, that was, you know what, I'm happy, I'm grateful that I got it done, don't get me wrong, it was lovely, but it was like everything I was trying to avoid ended up happening. I kind of liked the after part more, which was you kind of go into this room and there's like teas and waters and they gave fruit and stuff, like that was lovely. However, I'll need to make sure to clarify in future, no massage. This sounds so weird, but like, because everyone loves a massage, right? But like, am I the only person that like doesn't enjoy getting a massage? Like, I find it kind of uncomfortable. I used to be really weird with people touching me in general, and like physical touch, I used to have such a big problem with it. Like, I literally went years without like hugging people, like that's how, you know, weird I was. But then I got over it, but still like massage is kind of my limit. Like, I can't be like touchy-feely with like my friends, even like my friends are very touchy-feely, but they know not to do it with me. And like massages for me just feel so like weirdly intimate, and this silence as well, like, it is just not for me. It is not for me. But anyway, my skin feels great. I've had really dry skin over the last couple weeks, so it was really great, and it was a fun experience. But my god, when he started massaging, I was like, oh no. Also, I'm a little bit concerned because I got a phone call during it, and obviously I can't pick up my phone, and it is the passport offices. It's the passport offices, and I called back the number, and they were like, hey, this is an automated number, we have to call you. So we're about 40 minutes out from 2:30, which is the time that I was told that I could go and pick up my passport, but now I'm a little bit concerned that there was an issue with the passport, and they didn't call me back, even though I tried calling them. And I'm scared that I'm gonna go at 2:30 and they're like, we weren't able to get you the passport, because I really don't want to have to stay in Dublin another day. It's expensive to like to stay, like, even if I wasn't to stay in this hotel, like, it's added fees away from, because I'm also paying for a dog sitter as well. So I'm hoping, please, God, give me a passport. I need this passport. I'm like, what other reason would they be calling me for? Oh, it's not looking good. I don't know what to do if I don't get it today. I don't know. I'm a little bit stressed, if I'm gonna be honest. Please, God, I need this passport. I really, really, really need this passport. I also need it to get back home. So I'm gonna get ready, and I need to head that way to get the passport. Hopefully. Hello! We are currently getting ready. I just took a shower. I've left all of the skincare on that was on my face from the facial slash massage bombardment situation. What's the word? When you bamboozled situation, when I didn't think there was gonna be a massage. I was talking to my friends about it. My friends were like, you're so like annoying. Like, if they didn't know they were getting a massage and they got one, they would be so happy. And I'm like, hey, like, I'm still happy for it. I'm just saying, like, I don't love a massage. Maybe there's some deep-rooted problem there. Maybe there is some deep-rooted problem. Anyways, I am in a surprisingly good mood today, considering that, honestly, whenever I wake up, it really is make or break for the day. I am someone who's like so set in my own ways to a fault. By the way, someone was asking what my routine is. It is so simple. Oh my god, wait, it is so simple. Literally, the moisturizer I use is simple. It is the only one that doesn't break out my skin anymore. For some fucking reason, my skincare that I have always used started breaking my skin out in like the worst dry patches that I sounded like a desert. It was insane. And I used the REM Beauty primer. I love it. I think I prefer the Rare Beauty one, but I like this one too. Whenever I use products, like for example, I'm using Ariana Grande's concealer and also her blush, I will also use the primer of that brand. For some reason, I just kind of like the cohesion. When I used Rare Beauty, I would use Rare Beauty primer, Rare Beauty concealer, and then Rare Beauty blush. I don't know, call me loyal. I will say, I think I love Rare Beauty, but I think I might prefer REM Beauty. And I don't know if anyone remembers, but like Ariana fans, when she announced REM Beauty and it came out, it really didn't have that much impact. I'm gonna be honest, for what people thought it was. I also have a new beauty blender because I didn't want my other one to be like dirty in my bag, so I just have this spare one. Ooh. So anyways, I really cannot recommend the concealer from REM Beauty as much as I do. Oh my god, it is so good. It has like fully changed my routine, like an unbelievable amount. Oh, I hate these like really up in my face mirrors. But anyways, I really love it. But yeah, I get so set in my own ways to like an annoying degree. If I wake up and I'm not in the mood, I am persuaded that my entire day is going to be ruined, or my entire day is going to be bad, or that my day like can't pick itself up. And today was one of those days, if I'm being honest, when I woke up. So that's kind of how much I use. See, my eyes are really red. Everyone always accuses me of being on like hardcore drugs 24/7. Like genuinely, people love to make fun of my red eyes, and I used to hate them. But honestly, even though I am covering them up, they are probably one of my favorite traits about myself because they make me me. You know, not all of my friends have blaring red eyes 24/7, but I do, and that's what makes me me. And I am covering them up just because I like how I also look when they're covered up, but I have no problem with what's underneath. But today has been a day that really kind of turned itself around. But if the passport situation doesn't work, it has the ability to go back to zero again. I really would love to walk a little bit around Dublin today. I keep forgetting that it is so early. This is what happens when I wake up really early. I've put on so much. I look crazy. That's why I end up then putting the concealer all around my face. This beauty blender is also not wet enough that it is like poking the fuck out of me. I normally will just bring it all around my face to kind of neutralize. I have put on so much, or this amount that I normally put on just looks crazier in good lighting, and maybe this is just how I actually fucking look. It's so crazy to me because whenever I was doing the shows, I was putting on so much because I was so tired, and I probably looked so crazy. Honestly, like, looking back, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was talking with my friends last night because I need to go to America soon. Because, again, there's a lot of things upcoming in the next year, and my friends are getting married as well this year. And, oh, the beauty blender was just way too firm. This feels so much better. But anyways, a couple of my friends are getting married next year. Actually, only one of my friends is getting married next year. But I do have some events that I need to go to. So I was talking to them about going to America. And again, this has been the longest time that I haven't been. Oh, that looks significantly better. This is the longest time that I haven't been to America in a while, that like I'm almost nervous to go back. I used to go to New York all the time. But I really just haven't been there in so long. I'm really excited to go to Canada though. Obviously, I'm working on the shows, but I would love to go to Canada on my own because now I have my Canadian visa, which is gonna need to get transferred over to my new passport if I get a new passport. I just love traveling, dude, but then in the complete opposite spectrum of that, I absolutely hate flying. It's such a double-edged, I'm just gonna say dildo, sword. But yeah, I'm keeping the vibes up. Today's gonna be a good day. I got an update from Neve, the girls and Woody. I'm obsessed with the girls and Woody. You know what I mean? If there was another cat, then maybe it would be the girls and the boys. Because the girls and the boy just feels weird. But the girls, hello. The girls and Woody are all good. They are loving Auntie Neve. And that makes me happy. That makes me content. Neve used to dog sit for me all the time. She really doesn't that much anymore because I have like actual like licensed dog sitters now. No shade to Neve, she is incredible, but I mean like I have like vet level dog sitters who are trained because again my sweet little Bonnie is a little bit problematic with her health these days, and I just kind of like the idea of someone being on call who would be ready to assist her in whatever way she may need. I will be honest, there's been something really interesting about witnessing, you know, Bonnie and Dolly getting older. With Dolly, if you don't know the girls, they are my two dogs. Dolly is a cockapoo and Bonnie is a French bulldog. I always knew Bonnie was a problematic breed, but she is particularly problematic and has a lot of health problems, and obviously I just want to do my best to ensure that the quality of her life is as great as it can be, but unfortunately, if I'm being honest with you, we are having some problems, and it's just kind of making sure that she is as comfortable and safe at all times. She's good, she's fine, but she does have her moments, and she kind of is at a closer eye now with the vets and doing more checkups and stuff like that, which ultimately is still good. And I will be honest as well, I do think that getting Woody has kind of like awoken something in Bonnie, which sounds so strange, but like Bonnie gets kept on her toes by Woody. She loves chasing after him, she loves doing whatever, and I think that like Woody was like the perfect addition to the family. I love that little cat so much. I never ever ever thought that I was going to get another cat after Tyler and Milo, specifically Milo. Like that one was brutal. I never thought I was, because I also was like, I'll never get a cat with a similar nature as Milo, and that's what I wanted, and that's like too much pressure on an animal to be like, well, I want you to be this way, and if you're not, I'm gonna love my previous cat more. Woody came at a perfect time. and he's great. He is so unlike any cat I've ever had before. I really cannot, like, anyone who has experienced Tyler and Milo and, you know, would stay in my apartment, or like even my parents or Neve or something like that, will tell you that it is crazy how, whoa, it's crazy how dark that blush is. It's crazy how different Woody is in every aspect to any cat that I've had before. He is so mischievous. I have never had a cat be so fucking mischievous. He is a little cheeky monkey, is what my friend M calls him. He is a little cheeky monkey. He keeps me on my toes. You know, Tyler and Milo were a lot more chill, specifically Milo, like the chillest cat ever. Him? Woody? Oh my goodness. I always forget that his name is Woody because he's named after Hollywood. Because I had like a really deep obsession with the Hollywood Walk of Fame in summer. And I was like, I'm gonna call him Hollywood. And Neve was like, you can't call him Hollywood. And I was like, I'm gonna call him Wood. And she was like, you're not gonna call him that, you're gonna call him Woody. And I went, I'm gonna call him Woody. And so he's been great. He really has been great. And whenever we were raising him, as in, I guess me and the girls, I just really locked into the apartment. I mean, I didn't even go home for months. I didn't do anything for months other than literally just watching him grow. Because in the past, whenever I've had, you know, the girls or, you know, Tyler and Milo, I've been traveling while they've been growing for work or for whatever, but I specifically planned that that was not going to be the case whenever I got Woody. And I was just able to like fully lock in and witness him grow. And I'll tell you one thing, it happens fast. It really does happen fast. But he's great. He's great. He really is. I mean, I don't really talk about him much online because of reasons that I talked about in my like life update video. It's not that deep, but I just kind of like an element of keeping something to myself. I'm gonna be honest, the face looks good. The face looks good today. Also at the bar last night, I did get complimented by these lovely ladies, and they said that I had lovely eyes and lovely lips. And normally when people like compliment my lips or talk about my lips, I think they're like making fun of me. But for some reason, all my friends say it as well. I got lip filler in 2022 and never got it topped up. And it just never left. But in videos, it looks always like I've just had like a fresh set put in. But in person, it doesn't look like that. It's so interesting. I think it's the lighting or the angles or the way the camera picks it up or whatever. Because I watch my videos back and I'm like, whoa, it looks like I just got like a Russian pipe. I think that's what they call it. It was whenever I got it. But I don't look like that in person. I talk a lot all the time to my friends about filler and Botox and stuff like that. This may surprise you. I really don't have any, within me, I don't have any ambition to get filler anywhere else in my face. You know, when my lips still look like they were freshly done, how many years later is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 years later, clearly my body clings on to filler. And I just think that it would be a disaster that if I got filler in my lips 4 years ago and it's still there, I don't think that I should be getting filler anywhere else in my face. Because one of my friends recently got filler and they were like, do you want to come? The person said that they'll do filler for you for free, which is crazy because all these filler places are so fucking unregulated that they see someone with followers and they're like, let me plump you up for like an Instagram photo, which is just so weird and so corrupt. And luckily I have no ambition to dive into that world, but I know a lot of people who, you know, get some Instagram followers or whatever and get offered from these like London clinics, you know, free filler and stuff like that, and they take it because it's free, and then they don't like how their face looks, and I'm like, this shouldn't be as unregulated as what it is. Just being honest. All right. It is time for me to make my way to the passport office. I'm either gonna have a good update for you or a bad update for you. Either way, I will have an update and I'll talk to you later. Okay, really quickly, I need to give context for the next clip. So I hate when an Uber driver like overly talks to me, and I mean that with a lot of respect. Like, I'm aware that like probably driving like a lot, and a lot of people, like, you probably get bored and you want to talk to people. I get it. I really do get it. But I always like really feel uncomfortable when like an Uber driver or a taxi driver like talks to me like a lot. And I get in this Uber, right? I was going to the passport office, and this guy immediately like breaks into like song and dance, and I'm like, oh, and he starts like inspirational speaking to me, and I was like, this is how I like kind of end convos. I go, yes, oh my god, yes, 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 yeah. And normally that'll end something, right? But this guy, like, that was giving him something. And he went on and on and on. And he was like, everything is, you know, he kept going. And then I was like, oh, this is like kind of sweet, actually, that he's doing this. And then at the end, he turns around, gives me a QR code and goes, and a Google review? A Google review? And then, I have no problem with that, by the way. I would have given him a great Google review. I just don't want my email to be attached with anything. I would have given him a great one, but knowing that, like, he performs for customers for a good review, I'm in two ways about it. So this is genuinely about 3 minutes into his improv. Here, enjoy this. It's great. It's great.
Things what is authentic, things what is genuine, has originality and it has authority.
Love.
You know what? I'm talking my real walk, brother.
Yeah.
This is truth. Because I want my world. And that is the world within me. I wanted to see it outside as a reflection.
Yes, love it.
And it has worked today, I'm telling it to you.
The best way to live, best way to live.
Each and every costume had a purpose. Because look, now we are alive. This moment we are awake.
Yep.
This is power. But power with purpose is constructive.
True. That's very true. That's very
life
true.
Without a purpose is very destructive, bro.
That is very true.
I'm telling you today, my older daughter, she is also like how you are touching the heart of the people.
Yeah.
She's a doctor here.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And the younger one is growth.
Yes.
Just enough is not enough.
Yes.
Because I don't want my children start from when I started.
Yeah.
Miracle.
Yeah.
It's all in your hands.
Yes.
Love you, man.
Thank you so much. This is a great ride.
I'm writing a book.
I love. If I don't get my fucking passport after that Uber journey, I am gonna go fucking crazy. So I better go in here and get a damn passport. Also, I have so much to tell you about that Uber ride, but he's still there. Anyways, let's head in here. Please, Lord, can they have it? Okay, I just went on a call with my mom and my dad. I went and got an iced Americano to calm myself down a little bit. Okay, so a lot of things to discuss. Number one, not great news about the passport. So I go into the office, and obviously they had said from 2:30 was the pickup. So I go in at 2:30 and I go up and I say, hi, I was given a call. I'm wondering if there's any issues with like my application, or can I get my passport? And he was like, yeah, just sit down. So I was like, it's a little bit weird. And then I look around, and the normally really dead passport office has like genuinely about 50 people in it. First of all, look at this gorgeous scenery. About 50 people in it. And I'm like, this is not normal. Maybe it's just a busy day. And so then this woman comes out. This fucking woman. And she reminds me of my primary school fucking principal. This just like a loud woman. Like, and I mean loud woman, and I mean nothing about her being a woman. I just mean like she was like a loud principal, like woman villain. And like there's no way to say that. It sounds so misogynistic, but I just mean like if you can visualize the character that I'm like trying to like portray here from like a movie, like Miss Trunchbull is exactly what I'm kind of saying. And hey, it can be a very loud man too. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the Miss Trunchbull kind of thing. My school principal used to come in, and she used to have like this big fucking spoon, and she used to hit the table so loud and be like, everyone shush, like screaming in our faces when we were kids. And this woman did the exact same thing. She comes out and starts like immediately shouting at people. Like she has taken the energy to like an unnecessary place, like a really, really, really unnecessary place. And she's like screaming, and she's like, there's no passports being made today. Oh, no worries. She genuinely started like roaring for no fucking reason, saying that there was going to be no passports made. No passports are being made today. They're not being made today. Oh. So I'm like, okay, so it's not just my passport's not being made, just for clarification. And so there's so many people there. And keep in mind, there's so many people here in a worse position than me, because Japan for me is in a couple weeks. And yes, I can't like fly home per se. You know, I can still have to go to Belfast and stuff unless I get a passport. So I'm kind of stuck in a way. But there were people there that had like suitcases that were like on their way to the airport that had obviously paid for this express service so that they were able to go home. And so they're basically saying to her, like, what is the update? Like, we need to go home. 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 And she's like, there's no passports. They're not being made today. Girl, shh. Like, she really just, like, made the place so unfucking necessarily chaotic. Like, this very chill place, by the way. I find zen in the passport office in Belfast, or in Dublin. So she's doing that. And she's like, people are genuinely like, what do you mean? And she's like, we're not able to make passports today. Okay, no worries, because we've all paid hundreds of euros to get them made today. I don't understand what you mean. And so anyway, she was like, you, I guess, can try come back at 4:30, like 30 minutes before we close, and see if we were able to make them. But just to let you know, we're not going to be able to make any passports. Screaming for no reason. And then she's like, you'll just have to come back tomorrow or the next day. To all these people, as she's walking out, and as she's walking out, people are following her, and she gets in a taxi and drives off. And she's left all of these poor workers with having to pick up the pieces of her escalating this situation so much unnecessarily. It's ridiculous. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know if it's just me that's not getting a passport or whatever. So I got a coffee and I'm just like roaming the area. Also, shout out, I like left the passport office and it was very stress moment. And this guy was like, Adam, and I went, yeah. And he went, my girlfriend really loves your videos. So shout out to Saoirse. I filmed a little video for her. Little does she know the meltdown that was happening minutes before it. Actually, in the video mentioned the passport office. So I'm gonna go back at 4:30. And if I don't get it then, which is highly unlikely, I guess I'm just not gonna be able to leave Dublin until I get my passport, because I don't want to have to do the Belfast route again to just do it again to get a passport in the future. Like, I'm here now. It took so much effort to fucking get here. I may as well just stay until I can get my passport. It's so fucking ironic because this exact thing happened last year when I had to get my passport too, my visa, where I kept having to extend the goddamn trip because things just like weren't going right and there were delays and stuff like that. And the same thing is happening again, which is frustrating. And I'm even more frustrated because I hate jobs worths. Like, I hate, like, this situation wouldn't have annoyed me if that woman wasn't so disrespectful. Like, she just turned it into something it wasn't. Like, no one was shouting at her. No one was stressed out. She made it such a big thing. And she just reminds me of my fucking primary school principal, who I actually ran into when I was home for Christmas. And she gave me a big hug and was like, Adam! As if we were like sisters back in the day. She was drunk AF. Shout out to her. I hold no grudges. But anyways, I'm just in a little state of limbo right now, so I guess I'll figure out if I'm gonna extend my hotel stay. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what is going to be the update. Do you? Because I don't. Called my mom to give her an update. She was like, what's the update? And I was like, I don't know. My dad was like, what's the update? And I was like, I guess they're not making passports. And he was like, the passport office aren't making passports. And I went, I know as much as you. So, oh wow. Brief summary of control of dog regulations. This is the law. Wait, do they have a rule against dogs? These dogs need strict control. American Pit Bull Terrier, Bull Mastiff, Doberman, English Bull Terrier, German Shepherd, Japanese Kita, Japanese Tosa, Rhodesian Ridgeback. We're just making dogs up. Rottweiler, Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Oh my god, they have like rules. And they just have a photo of Bonnie. They have dogs that need strict control. And it's a photo of Bonnie. And you know what? They would be so fucking right for that. They would be so right for that. Woody has one of them up. Woody has one of them up. Beware of Bonnie. So anyways, I'm in a good mood considering that basically I didn't get my way. And again, I said that this was going to ruin my day if I didn't get my passport. No, the only reason I'm in a like this la 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 is because I still have hope that I can get it at 4:30. If I don't get it at 4:30, I might turn a little bit evil. So I'm just gonna wander the streets until then. But people, stop being jobs worth. Oh my god, I am so happy. I got my passport. Oh my god. Okay, so that was so much drama. So obviously everything has been happening and I've been in there for hours. I've been in there for literal hours. They basically said if it's like if your one is urgent, you know, like give your name. And they were like, if you're urgent, come up and put your name in. This is only if you like have a flight coming soon. Girl, I need to leave tomorrow. And I was the first one to put my name on the list. And about like 60 people put their name on the list. And so I've been in there for I think 3 hours. And they've basically just been saying like, no update, no update, no update, no update. And we didn't even know if any were going to be getting made. And I'm sitting, I'm kind of like dozing off, and I hear Adam McIntyre, and I'm like, what? And I run up, and everyone is like freaking out because I'm the first passport that they've made. Thank God I was first on the list. And the guy was like, everyone calm down. We've only been able to make 2 passports. So they have only made 2 passports today. And I was number 1 out of number 2, which is like, I like cannot believe my luck. Like literally they've only made 2 passports. I feel terrible for everyone who is in there right now, who wasn't able to get theirs, but they have only made 2. They have only made 2, and I like cannot believe my luck that I was able to. It literally was just a speed thing. It was a speed thing of like getting up first when they said if you're urgent or not. I cannot believe it that I got it. I am so relieved. Oh my god, I wanted to like cry and hug and kiss the man. And then he was apologizing. He was like, we're so sorry for the wait. And I'm like, thank you for giving it. I have a passport again. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right, to my old passport. I don't know where you are, girl. I don't know where you are at all, but it doesn't matter because I have a new one and I am able to go home tomorrow. Yes, girls. And also, oh my God, someone just bought tickets to my London show. There's so much happening right now. I'm able to go home tomorrow. I'm able to go to Japan. I don't have to cancel Japan. I don't have to whatever. Oh my God, look at this. I hope no one lost their toy. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, this, guys, you have no idea. I've been in there for hours. This has been a very hectic day. And also, I didn't know if they were going to give me all 10 years on my passport because if you've like lost a passport or had more than 2 passports within a year, they can basically be like, you don't deserve a 10-year one because you're too much of a hazard. They gave me a 10-year one. My passport is up in 10 years in 2036, which, girl, I don't know if any of us are going to be here by then. But oh my God, I got it. I am so grateful. Those poor workers are going through it, and still at the end of it, they're apologizing to us, which it is not their fault at all. I really wonder what is going on. I wonder, they said there was a production issue. I wonder if they didn't have the passport books. I wonder, I don't know, but they're open late. They normally close at 4. I mean, again, it's hours past that, and we were all still sitting in there because they told us to sit. Oh my God, I feel so relieved, so happy, and also incredibly guilty for those who were not able to get theirs. Okay, everyone, it is now 8 p.m. and I want to order dinner. I went to the bar and got a glass of wine to celebrate getting this damn passport. I'm so happy that Japan can happen and I have a passport again. Shout out to the workers for working tirelessly today. I want to order some dinner. Yes, unfortunately, we are going to be attempting to order again. This is going to be the second time in this video, but I have a glass of white wine here for a little bit of encouragement. Now, I'm going to be honest. I want some hard-boiled eggs. And I just don't know if they're going to be able to provide that for me. So we're going to see. We're going to see if they're going to be able to do that for me. I'm not overly hungry, so I would love that. My failing option for that is going to be a vegan burger. So let's do it. And you know what? This is one of our last times doing this together. I've already been mammed up and down the phone tonight. Let's, for funsies, let's put on a deep voice. Like, hi. Could I please? Like, let's go. Let's see if he still fucking mams me, by the way. Let's see if he still fucking mams me. I'm also doing one last check of the menu to see if there's anything I want. Also, I leave tomorrow and I don't have a flight yet. Okay, oyster bar, we don't want that. The club sandwich was good, but I mean, these are probably gonna be fallback options that I'm probably gonna need. They do butter pasta. Come on, Trisha Paytas, but it's on the kids menu. Ooh, that's good. Penne pasta. Plain with butter or tomato sauce or pesto pasta. Oh, that kind of sounds good as well. Would it be weird to order something from the kids menu? You know what? Let's just do it. Let me take a sip and let's do it. Let's have fun with it. I mean, come on. God, I'm scared already.
Indom Dining Restaurant speaking. How can I assist you?
Hi, I was wondering if I could put an order in, please.
Room number.
Yes.
What is the name, guest name, please?
It's under Adam McIntyre.
Okay, Adam. What can I get for you today, sir?
Could I please do, would you be able to do some hard-boiled eggs?
Hard-boiled eggs, I'm not sure, so I can talk to the chef about it. If the chefs have the facilities to do that, they will do that.
That's okay. I'll order something else. Don't worry about that. Would it be possible to order from the children's menu? Could I order the tomato pasta?
Tomato pasta, of course, sir.
Thank you. And then could I also please get some truffle fries?
Yep.
And then could I also please have some, like a large water, please? And also, could I have, if possible, please, some lemon and ice?
Lemon. On the glass or on the side, sir?
Just in the glass would be perfect.
Okay, for the large still water. How many glass do you want, sir?
Just one is perfect.
One, okay. Yep.
That would be great.
What else can I get for you?
Could I also please get Pepsi Max?
Yep.
And then I think that should be good. So that was the tomato pasta, the truffle fries, the Pepsi Max, and the water, right?
Yeah, large still water.
Yeah, that all sounds great. Thank you so much.
And do you want me to talk to the chef about the harbor lakes?
No, I'm good with what I ordered. Thank you.
Okay, so I skipped that one, yeah?
Yeah.
So room number 682. Do you want any, by the way, do you want any, like, dessert? We have a variety of desserts, like we have Black Forest Cup throughout the day. And we have creme brulee. And we have also one fondant, one pavlova.
Don't worry. Maybe later, but I'm good for now. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks. And can I confirm the order again? The full order. So room number, kids tomato pasta, truffle fries, large still water with ice and lemon, and Pepsi Max with ice and lemon too.
You're a star. That's great. Thank you so much.
That could take like in between 20 minutes. Is it okay for you, sir?
Yeah, sorry. Could I also please add on a glass of a white Pinot Grigio, please?
White Pinot, yeah?
That would be perfect. Thank you so much.
Is there anything that I can assist you?
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling.
Of course. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Why did he respect me so much? Oh my god, he respected me so much. He loved me. It was, yes, sir. Great, sir. Making sure I'm not. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was a completely different experience. Yes, sir. Come on, get some dessert. You deserve it, sir. That is unfucking believable. That is unbelievable. Sorry, I did the voice within 1 second. Yes, sir. Oh my god. Did I sound that gay? It's the same motherfucker. It's the same motherfucker. Alright, we'll wait for the vid. I even forget what I ordered now. I got so fucking cocky. The grub has arrived. We have a kid's tomato pasta. We have truffle fries. The most interesting truffle fries I've ever seen. It's just kind of like... And then we have some cheese. And then we have our Pinot Grigio. We have a water. We have a Pepsi. Call me delusional, which I'm sure you can. But oh my god, the guy who is delivering the food over the last couple days, and it probably is because I'm tipping him well, he wants my pussy bad. Oh my god, that guy and me, we were, the tension off the chart. Like, you can't even spell tension. Like, we were literally, he was like, so how's your stay? And I was like, it's really great. Like, thank you so much for the last, you know, couple days of delivering stuff up or whatever. And he was like, you know, just as, you just had to be there. You just had to be there. You had to be there. You had to be there. Anyways, let's go eat. Y'all come eat. I love this girl on TikTok. She's like making dinner for my middle class family. And she makes her dinner. And it always kind of looks so gross. Her name's like Mama Ray. I love her. And then she goes, y'all come eat. And they go, okay. That's what we're gonna do right now. Y'all come eat. Oh, that looked weird. I mean, y'all come eat. I feel like I'm like obnoxiously far away from you, but it's just part of the bit, okay? So anyways, this is our last dinner here at the hotel. I need to get a bottle opener. Actually, I'll drink this later. That'll be my little treat for later. As of right now, let's do some water. I cannot believe the difference in call that I got ordering room service whenever I put on that deep ass voice. He loved me. He loved me. He loved it. Anyways, let's try these truffle fries with the truffle. Oh, it's like mayo-y. Hold on. Cheers. Ooh, that is good. There's not a lot of sauce on this, I will say. But then again, it is for children. Let's put some cheese. Ooh, y'all come eat. Let's try it. I already know that there's not enough sauce on this, but that's okay. This is definitely made for children. This is definitely for a child's palate, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so earlier I promised you that I was gonna tell you kind of impactful, influential people that have stayed at this hotel. So we have Grace Kelly, and Grace Kelly actually has a suite named after her. We have Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor! Taylor Swift song. That's what I know her from. Cheers to that. Cheers to Life of the Showgirl. We have Maureen O'Hara, John Wayne, Charlie Chaplin, Laurel and Hardy, Paul Newman, Richard Burton, Rock Hudson, Burl Ives, Orson Welles, Robert Taylor, Rita Hayworth, all on the old Hollywood list, I guess. And you know who loved this hotel, who would come here all the time? JFK, John F. Kennedy. And let me tell you something, I would give him a different kind of head. How does that make you feel? Shit me. Oh, wait, no, wait, that is not the right word to use there. Jesus Christ, that is not the right word, the phrase or word to use there. JFK stayed here during his Dublin visits, and he loved it so much that he stayed here when he was a senator, and he also stayed here whenever he was the president. And they would lock the entire hotel down with Secret Service. Me and my mom stayed in the suite next to the one that he would stay in, upstairs, the first time that I ever stayed here. And it was really beautiful. He was next door, not when we were staying there, famously. He's no longer with us. But Secret Service would get the floors above, below, and they would basically like raid the entire hotel. He would stay here often, and he is actually on my card of my hotel room key as well. Like, because he loved it so much, they loved showing him off. Michelle Obama and Obama loved coming here as well, but there's no suite named after them, which is interesting. Oh my god, Seamus Heaney would come here a lot. If you're from Ireland, that means a lot. It's like the hotel of like the golden age of like Hollywood and like presidents and stuff like that. And it's just like really cool when you're walking. Well, it's really cool for me because I have a deep obsession with like American presidents. It's so interesting because I'm so fascinated by American presidencies, but then I like care significantly less about ones that actually like affect me in the grand scheme of things, like in my personal day-to-day life. And I'm so fascinated by the Secret Service, and knowing that the Secret Service would like often shut this hotel down is so fascinating to me. But I love it. I love staying here. I think what we should do is go to my YouTube video of me and my mom staying in the suite. So this was the one that was beside or was the JFK suite. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up and go down a trip down memory lane. Oh my god, it was, first of all, this title is just so cringe, and you can tell it was whenever I was starting off on YouTube. £2,000 a night hotel suite? Jesus Christ, Adam. As you can tell, this was like my big ever first purchase. So, me and my mom did the, oh my god, this is on this floor. This is on this floor. This is very, very, very funny to watch back, but I got my mom to record like an MTV style. Let's see what the room looked like.
Hi, MTV Chris.
Oh my god, I look so different.
Okay, so I need to get a little bit of backstory.
My mom did hold her hand over the mic the entire time, so there's no need to listen to the audio. God bless her. Wow, look at this room. They had Christmas trees. It was decorated. It was like a full-on suite, dude. God, my hair's crazy. My friends say that I looked like a lesbian during this time period of my life, which is very true. So it had this living room area. So this is not far from where I'm staying right now, which is crazy. And I'm so glad that me and my mom got to experience this. So this was the bedrooms. Yeah, they had 2 double beds. So these are where like the presidents and stuff would stay. Like these suites. I like splurged this weekend. And then the bathroom was beautiful. They had a huge bathtub, I remember. Like, look at these beds. They had a huge bathtub. I remember my mom was like, it was like the best bath she ever had. Like, oh my god, going in with my Timberlands. God, I look so young here. I mean, I was. This is crazy, yeah. But anyways, that was on this floor as well. Now, I want to get this video out as soon as possible to all of you, so I'm gonna love and leave you right now. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in tonight, go out, but I will let you know tomorrow. And we are gonna be heading back to Brighton tomorrow. We're gonna be seeing the dogs again and Woody again, and I appreciate you watching today's video, and thank God we got the passport, and goodbye.